guys, it's Fraudy here. Now, I was going to be sharing with you a very important meeting that I had with Lieman sharks this week, talking about the RV and where we are with it all. Unfortunately, during our meeting, there was a deep state attack on Lieman sharks, and now we are going to be showing you this footage to prove to you just how dangerous it is for patriots like myself and Lieman to be putting our lives on the line to give you this intel. This is very serious. I'm going to play the footage for you now, and you will see how dangerous our lives actually are. Roll tape. Well, hello everyone, and thank you very much for joining me today. I have a guest with me today, and we're doing a bit of a, let's call it an emergency broadcast, because we've got to get some very important messages out there. Now, I'm not qualified to give financial advice, but this is just something that I've done personally, and I think it's really important that we discuss that today. So I've got my good friend Lieman Sharks here, and we're going to be talking today about the RV. Welcome Lieman. Well, thank you very much, Fraudy, for having me on. Can I just say, just before we begin, I just wanted to say a big thank you once again to Caroline, who sent me this rather snazzy jumper. It was the last one was a roaring success, actually, and I'd sent you a tie. Thank you for returning the tie. I'm going to be sending you another one, just for double magic, just for double the energy. And I really do. I love the brown. It's very me. Goes with a lot of the cats as well, and matches our new puppy, Sydney Powell. So thank you for that. But down to business now. Thank you so much, Fraudy, for inviting. We really have got to get some messages out to the patriots today. We really have to let people know what's going on, and why they've got to keep listening to the information that we're giving them, and really listen, actually, because we're getting to sort of critical mass now with the RV, and there are some problems that have cropped up that we do have to discuss, because otherwise there's going to be problems, and in fact there already are actually quite a few problems. So thank you, Fraudy, for having me on. Would you like to continue and let our audience know what's going on here? Well, thank you, Lieman, and yes, I was up very early hours of this morning by myself, by Fraudy, not to be doing those things, and if it has gone wrong, it's because you're not pure of heart. You could be deep state, you see. And do you know what? The deep state come for me daily. They've been threatening me daily. Do you know what they did the other day, Fraudy? I've got to show you this, actually. This is what I received in the post. This is an invitation to join the New World Order, the Illuminati. Oh, what's happening here? What, Lieman? What is, Lieman, can you hear me? Right, guys, I know what's going on here. I don't know if you can see this. Now I'm not an expert in direct energy weapons, but this is just something I'm seeing personally. And personally, what I'm looking at right now is a direct energy weapon attack on our hero Lieman sharks. I don't know if they're trying to vaporise him. I don't know what's going on here, but he's going in and out and in and out. He's almost disappearing into his chair. Lieman, if you are there, we are praying for you. If everyone, this is exactly why Jesus loves you as a patriot, because this is when we need to call upon him the most. So I hope that God and Jesus and everybody is going to fight this direct energy weapon attack on Lieman sharks right now, right in front of our eyes. I can't believe it's happening. Pray, everybody. Lieman, are you there? Oh, good. Hello, Fraudy. Fraudy, are you there? Oh, heavens. Good heavens, Fraudy. I don't know. I don't remember the last thing that I was saying and that you could see. But what actually happened was, I feel like we've been cut off for hours. Actually, it's all happened so quickly. But basically, Linwood, who has been in my Wayfair cabinet for the last 3 days, following that ghastly woman coming on the Griftbusters 6 trailer, upset him greatly, actually. So he went into the cupboard to shelter. He wouldn't come out, wouldn't even come out for food. And what I didn't notice was, while we were talking, while we were giving our accurate intel, is that Linwood skulked out of the cabinet, and he was obviously quite hungry, and he started gnawing away at my internet router. That's what the Americans call it, the router. We call it a router, but they call it a router. And he was gnawing away at it, hungry, so I've had to pull him away. I think that was what the cat noises were earlier that we could hear. Yeah, Linwood is here, look. He was ever so distressed. We certainly can't be watching Griftbusters at 9:30 p.m. UK time on Wednesday the 6th of October. Can't do that because it's going to really upset Linwood, and we can't have that. So I caught him actually before he gnawed entirely through the wire. But I do apologise for that. I think we were wrapping up anyway, Fraudy, but I must go now because I've got to make sure Linwood gets properly fed instead of gnawing at internet cables. But I do apologise for that. Right, well, thank heavens for that. I know that was your account of what happened, but from my end, it really did look like a deep state attack. So I would say that the jury's out on that until we next have a discussion and you change your mind about that particular bit of information. But anyway, I'll leave that with you. Thank you so much for joining me today, Lieman, and I will see you again very soon. Bye-bye. Well, thank you, Fraudy. Thank you for holding the line with that. I don't really know how long you were struggling with the broadcast, but thank you very much. And myself and Linwood will now go and I'll get him sorted with some food. Thank you, Fraudy, and we'll talk again. All right, okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. Goodbye. Well, thank you very much, guys, for joining us today, and we will see you again on the next Fraudy and Friends. Hello. This is just a quick one from me, just to say actually that I have reviewed the tape from earlier in the week where I talked at length with Fraudy about the RV and all of the details that go with that, and it appears that there are a group of very dark souls who were determined to interrupt the broadcast. At the time, I did mistakenly think that it was Lynn Wood who was nibbling the cables, and that's what I put it down to. I've since had a rethink, having reviewed the footage, and it's clear it wasn't Lynn Wood's fault. It was, in fact, a deep state attack, and the proof of that is when I was holding up this certificate about the New World Order, the Illuminati application form. Sorry, I did say certificate, I beg your pardon. It was an application form that they sent me in the post to fill out, and it's their way of threatening me. And because I exposed them, because I showed the world what they're capable of, they decided to teach me a lesson by interrupting the broadcast and making me look like I'd disappeared into my chair. And that is classic deep state. That's what they do. That's how they try and shut down good patriots like myself, like Fraudy. And we need to fight against the deep state. We need to come together. So I know that you will want to protect yourself from a deep state attack like this, because believe you and me, if they are sending these deep state attacks on me, you can bet that anyone who's tuned in to my broadcasts with Fraudy, that you will be affected too. They could be sending direct energy weapons down your cables into your computers and attacking your devices. This is very real. So what I want you to do is to sign up to Fraudy's new protection website. You just pay a simple £11 a month for the protection, either through Fraudy, or perhaps I might also start up a special protection account as well. If you just pay that £11 a month, we can protect you from these deep state attacks as well. It definitely had nothing to do with Lynn Wood nibbling the cables. He was fed properly afterwards, by the way. Had nothing to do with that. It really was a deep state attack. So I apologise if you didn't get all the incredible accurate information regarding the RV and what you need to do. I can't break it down any more for you. I'm in quite a bit of shock today, having reviewed the footage of the deep state attack, and that's really where I'm at the moment. I may be willing to come back to Fraudy and discuss this in greater detail, but right now I'll say this. We're not afraid. We're not afraid of the deep state. We're going to keep going. You will not stop us. And my cables are very strong, and they cannot be attacked by the deep state, mainly because I've signed up to Fraudy's special deep state protection program. You should do the same. And that's going to send a message, actually, to the deep state, that we will not be stopped, that we will all be protecting ourselves. And my people at Connecting Con Artists are going to be looking into making some sort of device that we can plug into our computers that will protect from the deep state as well. So we're going to look into doing that. Okay, right, well, thank you very much. I'm so sorry that the broadcast was interrupted by the deep state, but this is just my message to the deep state, and I'm going to be really, really clear now. I am ruddy well ticked off. Ruddy well ticked off. And you will not stop me. Okay? Right. Thank you. Thank you very much.
This I